welcome to Farming Simulator 17. Today we'll be doing some tree services here on the Square Farms map. We'll be hopping here in our 2017 Chevy 3500 Duramax dually, and we'll be making our way over to the shop. Today we'll be using our brand new Ford F550 regular cab tree truck and the wood chipper, and we'll be removing a few smaller trees, but the customer did notice a few of the branches were dying and he decided to call us before it fell on potentially any cars or even his mini garage. So we'll be going over there, chipping it all up, and we get to use our brand new truck, which is going to be very interesting. This is a much smaller tree truck compared to our F750 and our top kick, so this should be a bit interesting. But going over to the shop here in this 2017 dually is pretty cool. It's a very expensive truck, upwards of $85,000 fully loaded, but I really do like this lot. Very comfy ride. Big shout out will go to Punkadillon for releasing this. As you guys can see, our F750 is parked outside. I decided for now we'll have two, but you guys will be the ones who will be deciding which one we will be keeping. We could keep both, or we could trade one in. Let me know your thoughts. I did kind of turn those daytime running lights on, which are very nice, and I think we'll just kind of park up right next to it now. I did get a few comments asking me to add this dually to the shop, so that might be a great idea, but at the same time, it's a high country, it's fully loaded, and I don't think it will be a smart business-wise decision to put a fully loaded truck into work. We could always trade that in to get a few different things, but today, guys, like I was saying, we are going to be using this brand new Ford F550. This does have a full interior, which is nice. Guys, since you just take a look at this, we'll kind of get pulled out of the garage while it's warming up. I always do like to have the garage doors open or even pull the vehicle out while the engine gets running. This does have the 6.7 liter power stroke underneath the hood. You guys can see nice orange bed. I might change this to black just like the F750, and we'll be using the lizard wood chipper by Wood Metal Farming. Big shout out goes to them for releasing it, and as you guys can see, our shop is pretty much jam-packed. We do have two dump trailers, which I am working on, and we even do have the skid steer in the back of it, along with our smaller GMC tree trucks. Let me know, guys, should we move to a brand new tree services shop? You guys can see we do have a ton of equipment, and we do have this tree truck outside along with our 40-foot trailer, so it might be a big decision for us, but I think maybe moving would be a really good thing here for the tree company. And I always do like growing the shops, and that's actually pretty realistic. You outgrow it, and then you finally decide to upgrade, so we might have to do that. Let me know if we should. Now, you guys can see this is one pretty cool truck. It is an F550. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below in the comments. My day is going good so far, and I hope yours is too, and I do appreciate all of the continued support. But as you guys can see, take a look at that tree right over there. Both trees, you guys can see quite a few dead branches, a few have broken off, and some dead bark. So what I actually do want to do is turn on our strobe lights, hazard lights, everything like that. You guys can see I just want to showcase all the cool aspects about this truck, and we'll kind of get back in here. Now, it's going to be a very nice thing because we'll have the tree truck and the chipper right next to it, but we do not want to bring it too close. So that looks to be good, and I believe that we will have to hop here in the chipper. Let's kind of take a quick look, and yes, so we'll have to hop here on the inside. We'll have to unfold that pipe, and we'll get this running right after we cut it down. I want to save as much diesel as we can. You guys can see we've got the strobe lights running and the turn signals. Very, very cool. And next up, you guys can see take off that quite a few dead branches on it, dead bark. And this one is so close to building a few branches up top there, so we'll have to be very careful. Very high quality, very nice textured building. Like I was saying earlier, guys, we are here on the Square Farms map. This map will be released later on this week, this Friday, so stay tuned for that. That will be a pretty epic day for us. I can't wait to release it. You guys have been waiting a very long time, and the map is now error-free, so that's always a big bonus. So let's kind of take a look. We'll now kind of get this fired up, get it spinning, and we also do have to start the engine. That is pretty funny. It looks like it is now running. Looks like also the truck does need to be on, which is okay. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, and that's no problem whatsoever, so it might be a bit tricky. This chipper does require it to be a little bit smaller, but at the same time, this will be pretty cool. If we can't get both done, I will just be finishing the rest up off camera, but I hope you guys are going to have a great week. Stay tuned for all the very big things to come here. I will be releasing one mod just about every month and a half, 2 months, so like 6 mods a year you guys will be getting exciting. I have released quite a few so far this year. The right standards, I do recommend you go check out that one. That was pretty cool. I also did release a tri-axle enclosed trailer, so I'm trying to release a variety of things, and I do have a variety more to come here on the channel. I have also been getting quite a lot of positive support here for the brand new intro that I do speak at the start of my videos. That's pretty cool that you guys are liking it. And now a good tip for this wood chipper is the big trees just do not go through it. So you always do want to make sure you cut down smaller trees like this. This chipper doesn't have the power, or you guys didn't see the size really to do the big ones. So that's why I'm not cutting them too big. We could probably pick them up double the size of what we are doing, but I just do not want to push that. So today will be a pretty realistic day. We'll get both done. It might be a little bit on the longer side video-wise, but I do get a ton of requests. You guys can see when it's too long, that is what will happen. It just does not go through. So we'll have to kind of pick it up. We might even have to turn the chipper off, and nope, got it on our first try. Trying to pick it up. Just need to be in a good position at the right time. If you haven't already, I do recommend you go over to Instagram and give me a follow at Square24. I do post sneak peeks along with sneak peeks to videos, mods, and I do post every time a video does go live, so you guys never miss one here on the channel. Now this is one pretty cool map, 20 farm fields, farms for all of the different animals, and 2 main farms, one on the bottom and one kind of in the center of all of the farm fields. So that's pretty cool. You guys can see cutting these does take us quite a bit of time. And the version of the map you guys are seeing right now is not the latest version. I've worked out all of the errors. It did take quite some time. I am still learning how to do the error section of it. I actually did release the right standards error-free, so I mean, that was a big thing in kind of fixing up those errors there in that mod pack. Now that one will be a bit tricky. Yep, I kind of saw that coming once I saw the size of this. We'll kind of cut this. Probably just around 1 tree we'll be able to kind of complete, and if that is the case, I think we'll come back tomorrow, but I do want to head back to the shop and then head home for the night. So yeah, I think we'll do this one, and we'll let him know that we'll come back, but we got the most important one first, the one closest to the building. We do not want this falling on his shop. I mean, this is his shop, he makes his money, and he lives his life with the money from his shop, so it's good that we were able to do it before any disaster struck with this tree, possibly damaging his roof or even the walls of this garage. As you guys can see, this chainsaw is doing a pretty good job. I am looking to trying to change up the variety of chainsaws. I will most likely be switching over to Husqvarna and the other few here in the game. I think that would overall be a pretty cool thing. As you guys just saw, when you do get to a certain size, it will pretty much just disappear. But as you guys can see, although this wood chipper really only takes these smaller pieces, it still is well worth it. It does a great job. Perfect for a very realistic tree company going around town, just trying to take care of all of the different jobs here for the people of the town. So hope you guys are excited for it. I do get some comments asking me to add logging into this. I will do logging as its own series, trying to make all these different things their own series. Just like landscaping will be different from lawn care, just because a lawn care is just solely focused on taking care of the lawns, fertilizing lawns, mowing it, and also they do snow plowing, so both of those do that, and the tree services only does the tree work. So hope you guys understand why I haven't really combined any of the series. I think it's pretty cool to have separate series, separate trucks, and it does give a variety to the equipment we use. And summer is just around the corner for many of you guys. Hope you guys are excited for it. Do good these last few weeks or this last month here in school, and then you get an entire summer to enjoy. So hope you guys are excited. I do have some very cool videos to come here throughout the summer, and I might have a few mods to release, really depending on that. As you guys can see, we did do a pretty good job. I think we'll fold this up now. We'll head back, and I will kind of call him up to let him know that we'll do the next tree on another day, just because I really do want to come over here, and I do also just want to go back to the house. As you guys can see, it looks like none of it really went into the back of the truck, so let's kind of give this one try. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does, and I just activated it, and you guys can see not really working. I will be looking into why this tree tripper is not putting the wood chips here in the back of the truck, but it's always nice here to use this. As you guys can see, it does look pretty cool. We will be doing an entire video just on stump grinding. I think stump grinding is a very big thing. I don't usually feature it here on the channel too much, so we will have to do that just because we do have quite a few jobs in ahead of us with those. So stay tuned for just a video solo on that, and that will be pretty cool. But overall, this Ford F550 tree truck did do a very nice job. We are just about to arrive back here at our shop. Very nice shop, but like I was saying, guys, let me know if we should upgrade it. I mean, upgrading this will be a very nice thing to do, and let me know if we should do that. I can't wait to, if you guys would like to. I do have some shop ideas in mind, and there's a few newer shops, so I mean, that'll be a pretty interesting thing. And here on the Square Farms map, there's quite a few different ones. We'll be back this in here, and we'll be heading back over to the house, and then we'll be calling it a day. Now, it is actually pretty hard to kind of see this wood chipper here in the back. The tree bed kind of covers it, but you just have to kind of go off what you think is right over there. But as you guys can see, we'll be hopping back here in the 2017 DRO Max. Like I was saying, big shout out goes to Punkadillon for releasing this truck. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tree services video, cutting down that older tree that was just about to kind of fall on its own. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more